Alright guys, another Throwback Thursday video. I'm so excited to show you these guys because they're not only one of my favorites but probably one of my most precious possessions in my collection. A vintage DS fully wearable pair from 1995 from Reebok. As you know, I'm a huge Reebok fan. I know pretty much every single model that came out before 96 and above 89, so this definitely fits that period. And as you know, classic Reebok box with the vector all around, and here's the model. As you can see, chill mid in white, black and blueberry. And this model was one of those go-to above the rim models that a lot of NBA players back in the 90s that had contracts with Reebok went to. It can be seen in a lot of players' feet, including legendary players. Some of my favorite players, like Nick Van Exel. He wore that model many times. Let me just open it, show it to you guys. As you can see, vintage box with everything that comes. Even the paper is vintage. This is that translucent, transparent paper that all the Reeboks came back in the day. And let me pull the pair out and show it to you guys without tearing the paper, since the paper is more fragile for 20-year-old. I just want to tell you guys that there's a lot of speculations how sneakers to be stored, how you can preserve the look of them. Are they gonna crumble and disintegrate if you wear them? Not all of them, I will say. If you know the right way to store your sneakers, they will probably be looking like this even 20 years later. As you can see, this is a completely wearable pair. No sole separation. As you can see, I'm pressing hard with my thumb all around the upper and the midsole. No sole separation in neither one of the two. They are stored in around 72-73 degrees with zero to no humidity, just the way they are in the box with the paper, no plastic bags, nothing. And as you can see, 20 years later, they still look like they came out of the store today. Another thing I want to show you, especially to the young guys, to really make the difference and see how sneakers were made back in the day and the quality they were using. Let me zoom in here and show you the thickness of the full grain leather. I mean, look at the grains. Look how thick this leather is. I wish I had a pair around from any of the new sneakers to show you the difference. Even the ones that are using full grain leather today, it's probably the half cut of this leather used in this pair. And this is not an expensive pair. This pair was around $80-90 back in the day when it came out retail. And this is an absolutely amazing example of how sneakers were done back in the day. Real full grain leather, all the upper, real nubuck in the back, real nubuck even in the patches here. Probably the only synthetic is right here under the patch, and that's it. Everything else is an amazing quality. As you can see, the tongue is kind of like a half booty, and same material is on this black patch right here where the perforation is for ventilation. It's neoprene. The inner liner is similar to what the original Kamikaze 1 and 2 were using, and pretty much every Reebok basketball back in the day. Huge padding and cushioning here on the heel. Ventilation points right here. Some of you will say, oh, it's like the Huarache. Well, it's not. It's ventilation points. A lot of models were like that even before the Huarache from other companies. So no, it's not. This sort of dipped toe stitching was very popular around the 94, 95 era. The original Kamikaze one has that as well, as some of you know. And even today, those sneakers smell like brand new, full grain leather. It's an amazing feeling to own a pair like that. And let me show you the outsole. Boom. Amazing. Look at the colors Reebok were using back in the day. All their outsoles were always super colorful and nice. As you can see, a real hexalite inside, and not that the new ones implemented are not real, but all the OGs that have original Reebok pairs know what I mean. The hexalite back in the day was a lot different, and differently looking and feeling than the new one implemented today. But yeah, look at the outsole. It's amazing, the colors they used, and when you round down the court with these, and you can definitely see them. This is the colorway that actually Nick Van Exel wore, with the white and black and purple. With the Lakers colors. And the label. This is one of the latest labels with Reebok back in the day, explaining the Reebok technology. As you can see, the Instapump technology, the hexalite technology, and the graphite or carbon fiber, later known by other brands, implemented in their shoes. But graphite was the trademark they used for those plates, and this is the technology explained here. As you can see, this tag is printed in 1993 right here. And speaking of tags, I brought in some of my OG tags that I've saved, and I promised to show you guys. And first one is the original hexalite tag. One of the originals, I should say. I have other ones too that have only the Reebok here with no vector, but this is one of the original ones explaining the hexalite technology. And of course, as you can see, the print date in the back, 1990. Let me zoom in, see if you can see it. Come on, focus. Maybe? No? Well, I hope you can see that, guys. It's definitely, yeah, it's the vintage one. It's in 1990 right here. Reebok International Ltd, printed in Taiwan. This was the tag from another pair I have. This was a tag from apparel I had from back in the old days. One more from Shaq apparel. As you can see, Yank Shaq holding the rim in his hands. And there you go, with the address of Reebok International, Shaq logo with Reebok, and another one I have from apparel around that time. As you can see, the price, $60, whatever that was. I bought a shirt probably or something. But nevertheless, let's go back to the kicks. I was saying, great comfort, still amazing comfort in these. As you can see, herringbone on the outrigger here on both heel and forefoot. This pattern, kind of like oval, was implemented in several different models in Reebok around that time. A little bit more herringbone right here around the logo. Still soft EVA, no crumbling, no cracks. And this is the Easter egg right here. Hope you guys can see it, the small logo of above the rim. This is the only place that it's featured on this model. It's kind of hidden, but nevertheless super cool. Pull tab with Reebok here and Reebok on the tongue. I mean, what else I can say? Great model, amazing quality, amazing materials used. Definitely something that I'm very proud to own, and I'm very happy to have in my collection. And they're still wearable. I mean, I can throw them on my feet and wear them, and people will probably wonder what it is. Let's see if I can pull the insole. Just mind you the thickness of the insole from back in those days. with the Exel pattern and Reebok on the bottom. Definitely a heavy polyurethane insole. Still, you can see the Reebok logo with the very thick arch support. See, and even the size, it says 8. Every single insole was produced for a specific size, not like today, like from 8 to 10 maybe, or something like that. Steel paper inside. Shoes came out unlaced, by the way. This is how they came back in the day. Actually, companies rely on your skills to tie and lace your shoes, and not like today, they come pre-laced from the factory. I just laced those up like this to try them on. But this is the inside. You can see the glue there. And let me put this insole back in. But yeah, it's the Chill Mid in Los Angeles Lakers colors, worn by not only a legend but real great player in my opinion, Nick the Quick Van Exel. Again, thank you very much guys for all your support. Thanks for all the subscribers. And for more reviews, news, and history related articles, stay tuned to collectivekicks.com. And until next time guys, you have a wonderful day.